Okay. Okay, shall Sheriff Callis? Okay, go back, try.
This is me going.
Okay. I use mine. This is Victoria 2, Tropicana. Yes, the password is Tropicana 20.
No, we're good. Yes.
So you listen with me? Okay. Well, I'm almost on your camera person. Turn the camera around. So, hmm? Okay. There's more chairs in back.
Yeah. Just need to,
Oh, I don't get this. I think you hear me there.
yes.
All right.
This is your piece?
Simon Samuel. Okay, folks, we're here getting ready for the big start. Should be happening anytime now. And, people are beginning to gather in here, coming in. What's up, brother? I'm all right.
My cup right here. Make sure you get a cup.
What tell you, you should set me up, Papa, go.
Yeah, well, you know, you can't get that.
Oh, Simon. Hey, how you doing? Yeah. I'm going to get this thing up. Yeah. I don't have
I will leave my chat this time.
Yeah. I want to make sure I get in the mic up there.
Oh, okay. I'll be back there.
All right. Okay, folks, this is GEMFM. I'm your host, Sheriff Yoshudi John Callis. We are getting ready to broadcast live from the Tropicana Banquet Hall, and bringing you a diaspora forum sponsored by Clark School, Century 21, and oops. A lot of people do this. So let's see what happens here with those folks. Hey, Jackie. What's up? No, no. I'm up here, up in the Tropicana. Yep. No, the Brainy Forum as a forum. They're going to put a tunnel source, tunnels, right? Okay. All right. Something went wrong. How are you doing, Sister Dawn? Hmm? I get to the volume. Hello, thanks, testing one. Hello. Hello, thanks, testing one. Hello. Thanks, testing one.
One day. Hmm? Hmm? Yeah. Gem,
Onto the link. You want to?
GEMFM. That's it.
What is it?
GEMFM.
Jim FM?
Gem. GEM.
Jim. I don't know what's up. But tomorrow, well, yeah, I went to talk before before the work is good. So I'm enjoying it. I'm but tomorrow it will be tomorrow, tomorrow, and I'll be up and then have Daniel on my black sheep, my my black sheep dance, right? Yeah, they're gonna have fun. They're gonna have all different types of like stuff like that. That's great. Family there.
Good evening, everyone. I'm not sure if you like some interactions, but you can also do it right after we finish our presentation. So we ask everyone kindly to be seated. Someone just told me that you're 2 hours here, so I want to be mindful of that. Good evening, my name is Dr. Maxwell. I'm the Consul General of the Brigade in Toronto. So warm welcome to everyone. It is truly an honor to host this Expo Forum in collaboration with the Grenada Day Cultural Association and our visited sponsors from Grenada. In this forum, we have the unique opportunity to engage in dialogue that matter most to us for fostering economic growth in our homeland Ada through real estate investment. I encourage you to actively participate in the initiatives by means that can shape a brighter future for both our diaspora and our people. I would like to take this opportunity now to introduce you to our sponsors. Following two Century 21. Banking, open banking, and house. Let's hold the home forum with us to review our strengths so that you can read an incredible law as we resonate with generation count and investment in Grenada, powerful and utilizing. As the sponsor has a very visual, no place to be for them. So without further ado, I'll just give you a bio on Paula. Paula Touche is the passionate Century 21 real estate broker at Paula, who has 20 years of experience in the real estate market. She's known also for her professionalism, integrity, and generosity. Mrs. Touche is a licensed sales broker with extensive training in sales, leadership, which she does. Over the years, she has won several awards, locally and internationally, in recognition of her service and excellence, top performance in sales, and best real estate agency in Grenada. She will speak about the Grenada real estate market, opportunities, and pathways to ownership. Century 21 office is located at the South Plaza, Brandon Studio. I'm sure you all have interacted with her outside, or you can do so later for the Q&A. Bethany Gregory, originally from City Hall, joined Century 21 in August of 2014. She came with a wealth of experience in the industry, having previously built Alpha Real Estate in Grenada. Bethany has held positions in sales and marketing for BWIA Caribbean BPAC, the Grenada Board of Tourism in New York, the rest of the year to come. Held the position of airport supervisor of the Caribbean Airlines at the Morris Bishop International Airport, and was also a flight attendant for a regional carrier based in Antigua. She will be speaking today on the purchasing and selling of legal process. Stephen Andrews. Ms. Stephen Andrews is a career banker with over 10 years banking experience. She has been employed with the Republic Bank of Grenada Limited since 2019 and is currently the acting officer in charge of business support service. Stephen holds a Bachelor of Science degree in accounting and marketing and a master's in business administration. In her spare time, she was reading, dancing, and has a passion for motivating others. Republic Bank Grenada Limited is one of Grenada's leading financial institutions with a network of 5 branches, 18 ATMs dispensed across Grenada and Caribbean. Ms. Angie's presentation will highlight specific offers on the home and mortgage loan tailored just for you, as well as the new Republic online internet banking platform, which makes banking faster, easier, and more convenient. Today's representative from Netherlands Insurance is Ruth Bailey. Ruth Bailey holds the position of marketing and client care specialist. She has been employed with the company for 11 years. Ruth manages Antigua portfolio marketing, customer service, underwriting, and a bit of accounts and reviews. Ladies and gentlemen, a responsible day for the Day Public event, which is tomorrow, Creative Day. We now close the podium for the Tush, who will give you an insight of properties for Creative. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. It really the new people who are just next. Sorry. The new people who are just met, I am so overwhelmed with joy and gratitude at this moment that I'm trying to repeat myself here. But I'm excited to be here because I think as a forum, there is revolution happening in Grenada, and I want to be part of it. It's a real revolution that you, the diaspora, will play a critical role in Grenada being the place where Grenadians own most of the real estate. And I want you to give yourself a round of applause for that, because it's nowhere else in the Canada. So my real objective today is to really share knowledge and give you the advice in terms of selling or purchasing a property in Grenada, and really give you an understanding of really what's happening and not what you say. You know, in Grenada, we like the little right? I would like to share with you so you have an understanding the opportunity. I mean, I could sit here for an hour, we will have that, but I think the presentation and everybody else's presentation, you'll get a chance to speak to all of us about what we're seeing. So let's further ado, let's start. But I'm here with all your concerns and provide all your our reason we decided to do this because we recognize the value of diaspora. We also recognize that not everyone has the opportunity to go, so we came to you. So that is a testament of our dedication, commitment to the Grenadian diaspora. Okay. You can hear me better? Yeah. Yes. Okay. Okay, so let's start. As you can start already said, thank you, Don. It's no place bigger than home, and that's how we feel about our name. No place bigger than home. So just to give you a quick idea of who is Century 21. Century 21, I started the company 10 years ago, and we offer services such as sales, rentals, valuation, consultancy service, and property management. I've been in the real estate market for 20 years later. I've been part of another company, and I felt we needed to provide a more personal approach to real estate. And Century 21 franchise gave me an opportunity to do that in Grenada. So I am the owner of the Century 21 franchise in Grenada, and I'm very proud. I have a great team, and one of them here is the team that we're running. And 15 of us, and we're committed and dedicated to you. One of the things we changed in the Grenada market is Grenada Real Estate Market Report, which I've been talking to most of you about. If you haven't had the opportunity to download a copy before you leave here tonight, please do that. It will help you on your smartphone. And part of my presentation is coming from that report, and it's important that it really shows what's happening in the market. We are an experienced team, we know the market, and our vision as a company is striving to provide the best service that you have. And I know I have customers here who can attest. Yeah. So just briefly, because it's 15 minutes I have. So let's talk about the annual real estate sales. Now, in terms of the annual real estate sales, if you look at the slide, you see that last year we made a total sales volume for 2022, $75 million. And let me tell you guys, that's the highest sales volume we've made in all these years that I've been in the real estate market. So I think we should give ourselves a round of applause for that. The impact of the COVID pandemic suppressed the economy in 2020, and then we were able to come back. And you know what? The diaspora. I want you to know how important these numbers are to you, and you can see why. Let's go. Sales by location. So one of the things that we're seeing, and if you look, we have the Grenada map. 68% of the transactions happening in St. George, and then 13% St. No, 9% in St. Andrews, 4% in St. Patrick's, 1% in St. Mark's, Caribou, 4% or 1%. Guys, I am seeing opportunity here. Yeah? 68% in St. George's, because St. George is still one of the largest populations on the island, and that's where most of our projects is happening. So you will find that St. George's will always remain the highest area for sales. However, we're seeing that so let's go to St. David. Let's go to St. Andrews. We have so many opportunities in this area, which I'll talk about. But what I would like, if you have land in areas, talk to me. Let's develop. Because there are opportunities. If I know a lot of regions that just sit on land and think the land will make money for them. It doesn't happen, guys. You have to develop, okay? So let's go on. One of the things that we see too as well is that the vast majority of real estate sales, land. Grenadians no land. Yeah? You guys love to just land, right? You can't do that forever. Let's develop the land, okay? But you still continue to buy land. Land, it's also because it's an easy entrance in the market for most people who can afford. That's the honesty. And it's also because most Grenadians still like to build their own house. They don't like to buy a big house. And we still have this singer, yes, singing, whatever, right? So we still have this kind of cool stuff going on. So let's build a little property and roll it. Yeah? So the next thing is, so we're seeing some new developments in the market, and I would like to talk a little about that because this is one of the opportunities I'm seeing and related on the move. And I said diaspora is getting on the move, and it's important that we continue and we provide your input as well. So the last project, I'm not sure, that's one of the new projects happening. We have the Citizens Hotel and the Continental Hotel. That is huge percentage. We're looking also to building a hospital in St. David. You guys don't know about that. So St. David is the next thing, and a lot is happening there. So if you have properties to sell in St. David, if you have property you want to develop, now is the time now. Okay, talk to me about it. We're seeing more unit development as well, because Grenada, again, if everybody wants to live in St. George's, we need to start going up, right? Because there's no land. So we're seeing that there's an opportunity to build condos or apartments as well. We're seeing like the SU market continues to build apartments. We're seeing solar farms. They just have reported there as well. We see the CBI projects. They have apartments as well. So multi-unit development seems to be the new development in the market. So let's capitalize on that. Take the opportunity. Who is buying, guys? Look at this. Look at this. Tell me if you're not shocked. 89% of the sales happen in Grenada. All Grenadians. Don't let nobody else take Grenada. I can tell you, most of it is the diaspora. Yeah? From North America. That's including Canada and the US. So you guys are really, really supporting Grenada's economy, and we should be really proud. 9% are foreign buyers, and that 9%, honestly, is from companies who purchase large hospitals who pretend to build hotels. So it's not even individuals, and it's not really buying of the business. Okay? Foreclosures are called of sales, only 2%. So we don't have many power sales, and guys, that's the lowest we've seen in the last 8 years. So it's a testament that Grenadians are paying their mortgages, okay? And they're keeping their homes. So we should be happy about that. We can still able to sell homes, okay? When they're in bad financial but I know you have to do that. Okay, so opportunities. Let's talk about the opportunities because it's important that we know what's happening in the market and how we can capitalize on that. So vacation rental. So what we've seen guys is that, and I'll put up, I'll give you some examples. So for instance, what we're seeing is that the tourism market has exploded since pandemic. And people don't want to go stay in hotels. They want to have a villa, or they want to have a small boutique private experience. They don't want to go to the all-you-can-eat and the big 200 rooms hotels when they come to Grenada. We've also seen a return of the diaspora goals coming back home for vacation. And that now has created a market where you could now invest in vacation rental. And I can tell you this, and a lot of you may attest, you went forth of the conference, but you didn't find out before. Yeah? And even in the last 6 months, we've seen that we can help people. And it's because we don't have an inventory, the market is moving too fast. So what I would say to friends, we have them in those villas, which is a good opportunity. And we have others, and I can pick them here. Our website of all speak to us because we know the opportunity, right? So General Villa, for instance, that could be a good vacation. Or you have to ground, right? You could build a vacation home on it, plus a vacation bill. So what we do at 2021, we come to tell us the idea, we tell you what the market, and we will help you guide you through the process. If you have land already, you want to purchase the land, we would advise the best, type of property, what. So given the opportunity, so you can capitalize on that market, because it's really a good one. Multi-development, we talked about before, and multi-development, there is a need for condos, guys. Normally, people from the diaspora are running and asking me for condos and don't. And the reason being is that I don't want to be on, I don't want to thing, I don't want to I want to lock it up when I leave and make a little money. I don't want to headache, I don't want to take in my life. But so there's an opportunity here. And we start seeing some already. We have this system that people have daily, and that you see how upscale we get it. You see how clean we get it, right? 10 years ago, we weren't there. Most of the properties now are being built as per international standards. People are using architects, they're using professionals to do the process. And I'm begging you, to ask you something to do your homes because you know you the country. Okay? So, your grandmother to give birth for referrals, okay? Because most of the time, if somebody in the family they know or some old family friends, and then you know what you do? You go on Facebook, cousin Grenadians, and say, oh, I'm going to go to my house and refuse no money, right? We need to stop that. We have real professionals like ourselves in Grenada, and we're very good at working. Grenada has changed a lot, and I am looking people. Here, okay? So we do have the profession. So we have to figure out that this is not really built yet, but it's one of the problems comes from the screen and it's right on screen. Okay? So if you're looking to just walk out on the beach and you have a condo in Grenada, yeah, you can register for this. So there are many more opportunities like this, but that's not a problem. The other one is the upcoming area. Upcoming area guys. And I said that already. Have opportunities. One of the things that most of people are all the expensive residential areas in Grenada, west of Hog Point, is expensive. Yeah, and west of Hog Point is the most expensive area that they live. And right, so we already have developed already have. We have point marking, we have market development. So all of these areas have opportunities for you. So if you're thinking about coming back home right now, yes, you may think, well, it's not close to the airport, guys. You live in here, you just go 2 hours from Sydney, okay? So stopping here and give, 15 or 20 minutes drive is a bad thing, okay? Let's put it in the perspective here, right? What then David would pharmacy is home, so it has future. And when you buy that, you have to think about the future, right? You want to invest into growth. You don't want to buy when it's higher, okay? Buy when it's low. So please take that opportunity and utilize it. So the SU market. SU market is a market most people have already talked about. And I thought I should just bring it up briefly because everybody thinks sometimes that way I need to go spend more money. No. Right now with the SU market, the opportunities can be limited. We're concerned that too many inventory in the market, right? So at the moment, if you ask me, if I get into SU market, I'll be very cautious. I would put you to build condos, professional data, multi-development, all the things that I've already spoken about. Because I think these are opportunities that we're not taking advantage of. Just one within SU market. So I'm not saying not to, if you will have to be very careful. And I think guys, you want to leave opportunities. But what I'm saying, it's not a focus thing, right? We have already done. So let's go. How can I take advantage of cooperative ownership? So there are many ways you can, land, buying a home, buying a foreclosure, which is non-existent right now. I don't see what it is. If it happens again, but it's not as it used to be, an investment should be as well, right? So with land, sometimes what I recognize, if you choose to do that, go to the land way, please always think about when you're purchasing what your lifestyle is. Why am I purchasing? Can I afford this purchase? Any purchase to me? And I showed that one here. We'll give you all the information on how you can qualify for a loan. What we always say, you're going to get a mortgage, talk to the lender first, right? Understand, grow your budget, grow your numbers, and tell us and hire professional real estate agents, Century 21, because it's here. Okay? And we will, because we have kids, we know, so we will actually try to understand, find what your goals. It's not about just being a sale for us. It's really about making what you want to be successful. So I want you to be successful when you are. I am successful as well. And I'm thinking future, I'm not thinking that. Okay. So that has always been how I feel and think about my customers. Yeah? Very passionate about business. So I guess you see that over. So similar with the house, you need to know, one of the things related to a workout, that was the old generation, the nothing new. They come home and they build this noodle, and then they just leave it to them. I mean, to go to Andrew, it's crazy. Even in the country, guys don't noodles. Yeah. Let's build, let's think about the environment to build and change for what's happening. Let's think about the future for our children. Yeah. So build only what you need. Yeah. And then because you want the house for you do something because you didn't there's rent in there. Right? Or have like different more property manager for you. So when you're ready to sell it, if we change the value, we can increase the value. But right now, that's a home to me, and it doesn't allow you to change. If you make it something, that's work. And you have to make it never. If you never take care of the house, to keep their value, and what you do, you leave your house like this, well, you don't care, right? So you have to start thinking about real estate differently. And I sure you don't do that. You? No, because they don't allow you to. Yeah? So free home, where you free home that can put. Alright? So let's remember as we talk about foreclosures, we talk about investment and investment with Century 21 we provide a service where we be able to come talk to us about what investment you're thinking. We also will give investment advice, tell you where the market is, where the best to put your money, and help you. Currently, I'm working with 3 projects, right? I'm working with one that has been very successful. We know, we have all the numbers, the data, we know what the market is. We're the only company that provides the estate market. That's the only place you can find so you need to trust me, okay? If I'm going to trust you, continue to I take care of it, okay? So financing. Well, we have a couple times here again, and we'll talk more about financing, but the opportunity in financing right now, since when I talk to real estate, you know what the interest rate? 12%. 12%. I know that sounds now we get 5%. Maybe she might even have a nice offer of music. Might be lower than 5. Right? But it's the lowest mortgage rates have ever been in Grenada. So you need to take advantage of that, right? And before in Grenada, you just 65 million money. They used to discriminate you. Yeah. No, they're not with that. So you have an opportunity. Let's talk about it. And then if you have cash, cash is always me, right? Owners tend to, when you come with cash. So one of the things I said, I know there is this thing on there, oh, you prices of property in Grenada, and people start thinking it's the estate agent. No. That's not true. Most of the time, there are agents who are selling. We as real estate agents, we give them the market value, even us go and get the house. Most of the time, the board is set in front. Just to you guys, what do you tell me? I'm really doing it. Yeah. Outside of that, most of the time, properties won't sell for the price. Sometimes it sells for 30% lower than the average. Just for you to know. So please, that's why we need a professional realtor. We know the owner, we understand, they express to us where they are, right? So we can help you. We want to make sure the owner is happy and you are happy. And that's our goal, right? If you're transacting. Okay. So if you have cash, it's king, and you have a property up here, you want to take an equity in it. So there are many ways, but I leave that for recovery. Great. So I want you to get started on your journey because I think it's going to be an exciting one. And I really truly want to be part of it because I think I'm an asset to your success. And I'm so happy that you came here to do because I do believe we can have a great partnership in helping you come back home. Yeah. I mean, you don't need to, if you plan to do so in the next 10 years, start now. Yeah, let's start talking. You don't have to be coming back home. Or even you don't have to come back home if there's 2 places. Did I have a house there? I have a house training, okay? Yeah, I know you have that opportunity. So our sales team, which we've met Beverly, and she's gone, but the team is not here today. And my daughter Renee, who works with me in the company. And then we have a rental team because we offer a rental service, but I think which is here today. So we have 4 people in the rental and property management. So all the services that I thought I should just introduce you to my sales team. Then you can connect with us, and we have business cards here, so we give you the business cards. So we're looking to work with you. We're happy. We want to be part of your transition. And these are the services that we offer. And I just want to say thank you for listening. Thank you for hearing me out today. And I'm really looking forward to continue dialogue, continue in assisting you. And I just want to say, have a good evening.
With protocol already established in everyone. And how's everyone feeling today? Great. So follow will up show the all those lovely properties, right? And you may be asking yourself, well, what are the qualifying criteria in terms of getting a mortgage? And I can assure you, Public Bank is here for you. And we have made it very simple. The requirements in terms of what you need to qualify for, right? First of all, a valid form of identification. For example, a passport, a driver's license, right? A proof of address, it can be a utility bill, right? And it can be a property tax demand notice. It can also be a bank statement, an employment letter, right? Which is valid within 6 months. If you're self-employed, of course, you will give us your business registration certificate, your most recent payslip, right? A bank statement, of course, and also need to get your credit bureau reports. Also, if it is that you are interested in purchasing the property or you already have someone that will have already given you the sale agreement, then this is a documentation that you will need. Copy of your conveyance or deed, homeowner's insurance, an alien and holding license, which is if applicable, right? And of course, if you're looking to construct your home, then these are additional documentation that we will need, such as an approved building plan, a contractor detailed estimate with the breakdown of the cost needed to build, and a fixed price contract from the builder between yourself and the builder to construct the home. So these are the list of documentations. And I'm sure you're saying, well, it's not a lot. It's actually, it's simple, right? What you guys think is simple. It's not a lot. All right. It's really, really not a lot. All right. Now, besides the mortgages and so on, right? You may say, you may have your home and you may want to do equity financing. So you may have sufficient equity on your property, and you may say, well, I'm looking to do some additional home improvement. We offer that for you as well, right? We also offer personalized amortized loans. So you may not be looking for a mortgage, but you're looking to get a small loan or a demand loan. We also offer that to you. And we also offer education loans. So you may be looking to further your education, maybe to your bachelor's degree, your master's. You may have a child that's getting ready to go off to university or starting school. We offer education loan and also green energy loan. Well, you know, the world is going green, right? Are we trying to go green? Good. So you may want to do solar panel or different things on your property. We do offer green energy loans. right? Now, I want to introduce to you our suite of MasterCard and Visa products, right? So not only do we offer mortgages, but we offer our MasterCards and Visa products, right? So first we have the A Advantage MasterCard, and just by the name A Advantage is American Airlines, right? So you get an opportunity to earn miles with every purchase. You get 1 mile for every US dollar that you spend. And of course, you're going to get bonus miles when, once you sign up. You get an opportunity to redeem your Advantage miles for airline travel. You have your car rental, hotel stays, meals, and vacation packages, just name it. American Airlines and its partners, such as British Airways, connect you to more than 700 destinations worldwide. So you can choose the holiday that is right for you. And the more you use the card, it's the more points, the more miles that you get. And of course, eventually you get an opportunity to get a free flight, right? And that sounds really good, especially if you want to go back home and visit your family, right? And you also get an opportunity to use your Advantage now to upgrade your airline tickets, right? So you have that as well. You can also pay your bills with your Advantage card. Once you use that, you get an opportunity to earn miles as well. So you just put the funds on the card, you pay your bills online, and it assists in terms of earning, right? Then we move on to our MasterCard Gold, which you get an opportunity to earn 4% cashback rewards on your purchases. So you will get 4% if you use it at gas stations and grocery stores, 2% at pharmacies, 1% everywhere else, right? The more you use your card, is the more opportunity you get back. And of course, you may ask yourself when are you going to get your cash back? You get it every 3 months, right? So you get it in March, June, September, and December, right? Then, of course, we have the MasterCard standard card, right? You do not want to walk with large cash, especially if you're traveling. You may just want to use a card. And of course, you know, some of the places don't take cash, right? They use cards, so you may just want to get an opportunity. A standard MasterCard, we have that product that's available just for you. And it's just the comfort of knowing that it's safe, right? You have your card, and then, of course, you don't have the large cash that you have to put in your pocket, so you just put it on the card. We also offer the International Visa Gold Card, and it is a premium facility that is ideal for professionals. You earn cash back, and for every $1,000 spent, you earn 40 cents. And of course, again, the reward is applied every 3 months, right? March, June, September, December, right? Again, yes, you guys are laughing. That's why I offered you the MasterCard first. A lot of the reward, and then we go on to the right? Then we have plastic gold. And I hope you guys don't laugh again, but you know, you do get cash back on it, but for every US $15 you invest spend, you earn 40 cents. Right? You apply every 3 months, March, June, September, and December. All right? So you may be asking yourself that we're offering all those products and services, and how do you get an opportunity to monitor, right? We have introduced our state-of-the-art internet banking mobile platform. Guys, I am telling you that it is the best in Grenada. I am not being envious, or I'm not saying, okay, well, other financial institutions offer the best. I am saying that it is the best because I have seen what other institutions offer, and in my opinion, Republic Bank Internet Banking Platform is the best. It is faster, it's easier, and it's convenient. You get to do things such as international wire transfers. You can transfer between your own account. You can transfer to third party with the public management account. You can do electronic funds transfer. You can pay your utility bill online. So why wait in a long line when you can just pay your bills online, manage your pay, you add your accounts online, and pay your utility bill. You can also pay your credit card. So of course, the more you pay your credit card, you get an opportunity to have available credit limits available to you. And of course, you get an opportunity to set up your alerts. And that is something that we are very big on. Every transaction that you make online, you get an opportunity to get it through your email. So even if you're not the one that did the transaction, you see information comes on your email, it's an opportunity for you to call our 24-hour helpline. And of course, we'll be able to take care of that for you. All right, guys. So how are you guys feeling so far with regards to the internet banking platform? Good, excellent. Thank you so much. So not only do we offer the internet banking platform, but we also have an opportunity to download the mobile app, right? You may not have your laptop or your tablet with you, but you will have your mobile device. Then you can bank at your fingertips. You can sign up with mobile PC app, and you get to do the same set of transactions. You're on the train, right? You're on the bus, you're in your car, you need to do a transaction, you need to transfer funds. That's the opportunity you can get the mobile app. We also offer a Visa debit card, right, that you can use as well to do your transactions, make it very easy for you to take out funds from ATM machine, and the ATM machine, you will be able to get access to your funds. And of course, we have our point of sale terminals, which will accept any credit cards and Visa debit card payment as well. All right. Now, we have a feature on our cards, right? Cardless cash. And you may be wondering, what is cardless cash? What if you at home, you left for work, and for some reason you left your wallet home with your card? And you may have to make a call and say, bring my purse for me, or bring my wallet for me. You don't need to do that because we have a facility, we have that offering, such as a cardless cash, right? Whereby you can send yourself, right? Or the sender will log into the Republic mobile app, Republic online, and select the desired cardless cash option. So you can do payment to yourself or payment to a third party. Select the amount to be debited, enter the transaction amount, enter the recipient's name and mobile number, and of course a 6-digit transaction ID and a 4-digit cash code is generated and sent through SMS, right? And this is what you're going to do next. You're going to go to any of our Republic Bank Blue machine nationwide. You're going to select the cardless cash option by pressing the button on either side of the ABM screen. You type the transaction ID, and guys, voila. You don't even need a card. The cash will come out in the ATM machine, right? So that is really, really good. That's a good, it's easy, and it's flexible, and it's convenient. We also have the contactless credit cards. So you may be in a line, and of course, you're getting ready to pay for your facility and you have to enter your 4-digit number, right? And it may just be small, let's say we just want to grab a snack or something of the sort. The person has the opportunity to just, it's a tap and go feature, just a tap and go feature. It allows you to conduct purchases, which is 50 US and under. So no card is required to complete a transaction. It's a tap and go, so you don't have to put it in and put in your 4-digit, especially if you don't remember and you're grabbing something small. It's just tap and go, and the transaction is completed. Right? No need to touch the point of sale terminal, and it makes your transaction faster and easier. So you guys see that Republic Bank have upgraded their services and their products to suit your needs. Of course, we have to keep up with technology. So we have kept up with technology. How you guys find that we're doing so far? Good? Thank you so much. So now, you have the mortgage, right? Or perhaps you are interested in purchasing a home, are interested in getting a mortgage, but also we need to open accounts for you. Or you may just want to open accounts. So we do offer day-to-day products accounts, right? So we have checking accounts, such as a personal checking account, an e-free account, and a career builder account. So the personal checking account is specifically designed for monthly income earners who needs the flexibility of a checking facility to conduct day-to-day transactions. So we can offer that for you. The e-free electronic access, you may not want to come into the branches, but you just want to do your transaction through ATM and enjoy our self-service channels, then you have that opportunity to do so. And our career builder account, which is an account for adults between the ages of 19 to 25 years, which is developed to address the dynamic needs of young adults and assist in planning for their future. So we do have an account for the young adults as well. And then of course we have our savings accounts. You have your kids, or you want someone, or you want to start opening an account for your baby or a young child, then you have an opportunity to start saving for your kids' future, because of course they have to go to school, and then you have college, and then you have university, and then they say, Mommy, Daddy, we need money, to get an opportunity to continue to save for them, right? We offer that account up to the age of 19, and it gives you the flexibility of having a bank account, including a Visa debit card, plus a Randstad Start Club benefits. We also offer the Time Saver account. So if you need a regular unlimited access of funds in your account to make day-to-day payments and the convenience of electronic banking, the Time Saver account is the right account for you. We also have the major league account, right? And the major league account is specifically designed for persons 60 years and older, and you get to enjoy special privileges on that type of account. So it's a check-in, it's also a savings account. All right. We also offer savings plus. So you may want to put your funds in an account and continue to put on it and savings. So it's tailored for persons that are interested and is looking to save. The Savings Plus account will be just for you. We also offer certificate of deposit accounts, which is designed. You may not want to touch the funds, you put it in a fixed account. You perhaps may want to invest it in the future, or perhaps use it for the down payment towards your mortgage, right? We do offer that account, and of course, you get an opportunity to earn interest on that account as well. And what about our foreign currency account? Yes, guys, we do offer foreign currency accounts, such as US accounts. And you may say, well, they're in Canadian. So are we offering Canadian accounts? Yes, guys. We do offer Canadian accounts, both personal and business. The minimum in terms of opening is 1,000 Canadian. If it's a personal account, it's going to be a savings account. And if it's a business account, it's a checking account. Right, guys? So we can open a Canadian account with Republic Bank. So no need to worry. You may ask yourself, what is the requirement in terms of opening an account? So I'm just going to quickly go through. It's a form of identification, which I would have mentioned earlier, a utility bill, right, which is valid within 6 months. Job letter. We can also use a statement as your proof of address as well. Of course, we will need to get a bank statement or a reference letter, right? So the transaction is actually, the sum of total documentation is actually very simple and very easy. And I got a lot of questions, how difficult it is. Prime Minister, how difficult it is in terms of opening an account is very easy. You know, with COVID has brought in a lot of ease and, you know, the technology that comes behind it. So we can have the telephone conversation with you, get the necessary information on the paperwork, email it to you. You can get it notarized, email it to us, and we can also get the original, open the account for you, give you the wire transfer information, and you can wire transfer funds to your account. Right? We do the questions after. All right. So I just want to leave you with our contact information. You may want to get some additional information about Republic Bank, so you can visit our website, republicgrenada.com. You can also contact us on 1-473-444-2265. And if by any reason you forget who you need to speak to, just remember the face, the pretty face, and remember the name. I am Stephen Andrews, currently officer in charge of support services. So when you call the bank and you ask for Ms. Andrews, they are going to find me, and I am going to ensure that your business is secure. Thank you very much.
Very short next to the Hi, everybody. So I'm Beverly, the 721 business manager, and my role this evening is just very briefly to go through the purchasing process and also the selling process with you guys. I want to really say thank you to everybody for coming out, because I know some of you have driven a long way to get here. So we really do appreciate you coming. So purchasing, for any of you who are interested at the moment in looking into Grenada to purchasing property, land, build property, agricultural land, the first thing that we do at 1021, which is really important to us, is we have like a consultation or, you know, a meeting with you guys. I personally like to go over a cup of coffee, maybe a rum and coke, but we get together with you and we really try to understand from you what it is you're looking for. Because as I tell everyone, you know, it's not about us, it's about you, right? And once we have that consultation and we get an idea of the budget and you're locked to the plan, what you're thinking about, then we can really try to ensure and look for the right investment, okay? Because it is an investment, it's a huge investment. So the first thing we do, we have the consultation. The next thing, of course, you have to do a little bit of legwork. You know, I always tell my customers, I don't mind if I still 100 properties with you. The most important thing is to find the right fit, okay? If you're not physically in Grenada to do the legwork, then we can suggest, we can make recommendations based on the outline that you've given us, okay? Because, like I say, it's important. Once you've found the right product, whether it be a built house or a product van, we then assist you with the negotiation. All right, with the owners of the property. As Paula had mentioned earlier, she said 30%. You know, there is really no set pattern with regard to what an owner will accept. As I was mentioning to some of my clients earlier, sometimes when a property first comes on the market, the owner may be looking at a specific, you know, price that they would like to get. But maybe, you know, after 3 months, 6 months, they realize, okay, maybe that was a bit of a tall order. So they may be more willing to negotiate. Maybe their circumstances may have changed also, you know, perhaps their health may have deteriorated and they need to readjust. Perhaps it's a divorce. That's always good. But then they want to negotiate a little bit more and maybe you might get it cheaper. But the negotiation is something that we really take seriously and we can try to help you with that. Once we've agreed on a price with the owners, then you just need to bear in mind as citizens of Grenada that you have 3% on top. Okay, but you have 2% legal fees, which is set by the Bar Association in Grenada, and 1% stamp duty. So once you've agreed on a price, then you have 3% on top. If you're a non-citizen, of course, you have to apply for the alien land holding license, and that is 10% of the purchase price. All right. So when you go onto our website and C21 related or see properties that you might like, shoot us a quick email, because the price that you see on the website is not necessarily what the property will always sell for. Okay, so don't be, don't rule it out. Just send us an email. We know the products that we have, and we can kind of guide you through that process. All right. Once you have, agreed to a price, then we get you to sign off on our offer notice. We get the owners to sign the acceptance, and then we hand it over to the lawyers to prepare the sale agreement. This is a serious step, because the sale agreement basically outlines the terms and conditions of the sale, which generally take 3 months from beginning to end. But you would be required to put down a 10% deposit. And that is a serious commitment, because it's for the most part a non-refundable deposit. All right. The only times really that the deposit is refunded is if when you as the buyer, the lawyer is doing the title search in the registry, and if there was an issue with the title, then you would be given back your deposit. Outside of that, the only other instance that the deposit is refunded is if you were a non-citizen and for some reason the government did not issue the alien license, then you would be given back the deposit. But outside of those two instances, for the most part, the 10% deposit is non-refundable. What it does, it secures the purchase for you. All right, so no one else can come along and purchase the property, outside of you. So yeah, it takes 3 months to close the transaction. Once you have the deposit down, the legal work starts, they prepare the conveyance. If there's a mortgage involved, that's prepared. And generally 3 months is the time frame we're looking at. Sometimes we can't sales close quicker, but usually 3 months is a good guide. And we keep you in touch every step of the way. We don't just leave you alone. As I say to Paul, we hold your hand throughout the whole process. So purchasing can be quite stress-free, but I think the key is to align yourself with the professionals in the industry who really, can guide you through and guide you properly. So that is purchasing. Anybody interested in selling property in Grenada in the room tonight? No? Oh, right. Excellent. Okay, great. So the first thing I want to let you guys know when you're selling a property, whether it's land or built property, is that there's no charge. Okay, so upfront, we don't take anything at all. We come, we meet with you, we get all the information. There is a standard commission in Grenada, which is 5% of the selling price, but that is not paid until completion of sale. So as a seller, you really have nothing to lose to list your property with us at Century 21. We, as I said, we begin the process and you don't pay anything until completion of sale. Okay. Again, we meet with you. We have packages available that outline every step of the way. We consult with you on the asking price, and that will, be based on the market, the condition of the property, the location. But at the end of the day, you as the owner of the property, you have the final say with regard to what you would like to get in hand. All right, we photograph the property. We actually have acquired a drone and a special 360 camera. So we take all the photography on the property. We recommend with build property that you can stage the property as well. We gather all the information on the property. For example, the build property, if it's being sold furnished, the square footage, whether the age of the property when it was built, if it was built prior to Hurricane Ivan, did it receive any damage in Hurricane Ivan? Because one of the things we pride ourselves on is giving our customers accurate information. Because like I said, it's a major investment. So you want to make sure you have all your ducks in a row. Yeah. One of the key things when you're selling a property, which we try to get up front from our clients, is the documents. So a copy of your title deed, a copy of the 2023 or the relevant property tax receipt. These are documents that we would require upfront for us to have on file for two reasons. One, obviously, to ensure that you are the owner. And we want to have everything ready so that when we do get a buyer, we can move quickly, to send the attorneys what they need for them to then be able to prepare the sale agreement. And so, some people feel, Grenadians are kind of private, what you need for title deed for, this kind of thing. It's just simply for us to have it on file so that we can make the process seamless, right? Because what we don't want is that when we do have a buyer, negotiated, we have a price, we're ready to go. We don't want, but then all of a sudden you can't find the deed, which happens a lot. And then you have to go through the process of doing a deed of lost indemnity. And it can delay the process a bit. And you want to keep that buyer, you don't want them to get fed up with the time frame. So having the documents up front for us is really important, and it's easy. You don't have to send them to us. You just scan them and email them. So the title deed, the property tax receipt, and any other documents that you may have, for example, a copy of a probate, if that is required. As much information as you can give us to have on file is excellent. We would have you sign off on a listing agreement, okay? And once we have the listing agreement signed, we are ready to go, okay? We are very, as you can see, we're quite proactive as an agency with marketing. I think our website in Grenada is considered one of the easiest to navigate. And I was saying to our customer earlier that we are very particular about keeping it very up to date. So, we get it up on the website right away. We also are aligned with some international agents like Rightmove out of the UK and 7-7. So we have other agents internationally that we kind of work with. So we try to give as much, exposure as possible to our clients' properties. Right. Once we have begun the process, we agree before we get you a buyer, we negotiate. For the seller, the Bar Association requires that the lawyer would charge 1% of the selling price. And I know some people say, "Oh, why do I need a lawyer?" But to be frank, if there is an issue along the way, there's nobody to check the conveyance on your behalf. There's nobody to, this is what the lawyer would do to ensure that the transaction again runs seamlessly. So I highly recommend that even if you're selling, that you do use the services of an attorney. Okay. And finally, when you're selling, I mean, you can, if you want to, physically be in Grenada, but it's not completely necessary. We've had many transactions close where the seller, the vendor is overseas, and the documents are simply FedExed back and forth. You would obviously be required to sign the documents in front of a notary, okay? But you don't physically have to be in Grenada. And when we get sent in 21, we will ensure that the closing is seamless. If it is that we have to go to a property to ensure that, for example, all the furnishings that are on the list are there, we would do that. We also work with the surveyors for land, with boundary markings. We work with evaluators. So we try, our role really is to try to make it as seamless as possible and as stress-free as possible. We're here to serve. And so afterwards, if you have any questions, we're here to answer them. And I think that is it for now. Thank you for coming, everybody.
About insurance. Okay, so a little bit about us. Netherlands Insurance is a general insurance company registered to conduct insurance business in Grenada and Antigua. We serve the insurance needs of over 3,000 individuals, families, and businesses in Grenada and Antigua. By the way, I am the manager for Antigua. I manage the portfolio for Antigua as well. I do customer service, I do marketing, I do claims, I do accounts, I do everything in Netherlands Insurance. Correct. Originally established in August 1992, the company has since become fully independent and presently boasts a majority of the local shareholders under the management of Mr. Richard Straw. And that's our manager right there. We offer a wide range of coverages for both you and your business to suit all your insurance needs. But today I will focus on our personal coverages. There is no better time to prepare for tomorrow than today. Homeowners insurance. I apologize for this. So comprehensive insurance provides coverage in the event of damage to the property against the perils covered against. And also covers liability for injuries and damages to your property may cause to persons on the premises.
Read from the paper. Just read
Some
from
of
the paper.
the perils for which you are covered against, for example, fire, lightning, explosion, burglary, housekeeping, housebreaking, water from the bursting of overflow of water tanks and pipes, hurricane or windstorm, earthquake or volcanic eruption and flooding. Some additional coverages, architectures and survey fees, breaking of glass, underground pipes and cables, removal of debris, door locks, replacement. That's the name of it. Some strategies for buying homeowners insurance. Please be advised the land is not insured. The property itself that is insured. Obtain maximum liability coverage. Safety features reduce cost. Example, alarm system, deadbolt blocks, hurricane straps, burglar bars. Itemized content. We also offer contractors all risk insurance, and this is where your property is covered in the course of construction. So if it is that you have your contractor your property be built, a hurricane comes, it is covered. Also, we have content. Also, we have content and all risk insurance. Content insurance is where your content in the property is covered. All risk is where the same as well, but you can carry with you. For example, the jewelry is covered outside of the property. So if it is that you're living in Grenada and you'd like to have all risk insurance on your jewelry and you come to Canada, it gets stolen, it is covered. Additional coverages for content, we have cash, temporary removal, breakage of mirrors and glass, death benefits, tenant's liability, and credit cards, just to name it. I will touch a bit on other coverages that we give, and another one is private motor insurance. Owning a motor vehicle is accompanied by several costs and risks which require proper planning and precautionary measures. We offer affordable solutions in the form of free coverage transferring to select from third party clients, third party. Our comprehensive package is perfect for you if you're looking to maximize protection against damage to vehicle and injuries and damage sustained to the third party property. This coverage will protect you from liability against collision for third party injuries, fire and theft, windscreen damage, hurricanes, earthquakes, and floods. We also have special benefits. A comprehensive insurance package includes a number of added benefits for further protect your interests. More mobility, more safety, more service. We also offer specials for retirees, returning nationals, teachers, police officers, and taxi movers. Why insure with us? Why Netherlands Insurance? For more than a quarter of a century, Netherlands has built up a reputation of being one of the best and most reliable insurance companies in Grenada. So we have stood the test of time and of challenge. Matter of fact, we were the very first company to pay out on a claim after the dreadful Hurricane Ivan in 2004. We offer superior coverage at affordable rates and a renown of prompt settlement of claims and exemplary customer service. I can attest to that. I'm standing here. We are backed by a strong asset-based, well-capitalized and secure first-class rated reinsurance through England. And just for information, reinsurance is insurance that is purchased by an insurance company. We have to insure ourselves in insurance. We are a family. We value our customers and their needs and aim to build strong relationships through mutual trust and service with all our insureds. Our staff is always ready to serve you and give you as much time and attention as you need. Supporters of the act. One of our taglines, we have policy to more, and the other one is supporters of the arts. Business aside, we're a company dedicated to contributing to the growth and promotion of the performing arts in Grenada. We actively support events that promote our local artists and by extension our culture. From ballet to big drums, soca to opera, calypso to classics. We sincerely hope that our continued support contributes to the development of Grenadian talent. To name a few, the Boca Secondary School music program. We have facilitated to introduce this to the school to enhance an already established music syllabus. Pure Grenada Music Festival and carols by candlelight just to leave. Carnival season. The carnival season is a time of celebration and joy, and it recognizes the importance of ensuring the safety and well-being of all participants. This year, Netherlands Insurance, we had a few, out of a few carnival events, we had something what we call a sober zone. This is where you can go after you've had all the alcohol, all the junk and days. 2 times to get behind the scenes spread, you can come into a sober zone. You can have a seat, you can relax. You are given non-alcohol beverages and snacks, and you can even receive a pre-ventilator test before hitting the road. Who gets behind the wheel? And this was the introduction of other companies who sponsored it was also executed by myself. How to get the food? You can visit me after. We're also available by WhatsApp, by email, and also make online business very easy and accessible. This is also work along with Century 21 and Republic Bank. You can pay your premium to Republic Bank. You can also pay a premium to Century 21. They can pay on your behalf. You can do online transactions and payments, email, phone, WhatsApp. Like I said, we're always available. And that's it. Thank you for listening and having me here. Thank you so much. Have a good night. I'm sure we all have another expertise advice from our sponsors. So let's give them a round of applause.
Get on YouTube.
That is very happy to see the turnout to support that all the way for 3 years. And I know some of you are thinking about going back and owning a piece of land or developing that piece of land that's home. Some of us yes, a few of us probably have those homes at home that we're not paying attention to. It's just sitting there. So now you know what to do. I want to say thank you, but before I say my thank you, I'd like to call Mrs. Simon Samuel to speak on behalf of the Grenada Day. The team could not be here, so he's representing them to say thank you. The Simon Samuel.
You want to share? I will. Put it all there. Thank you to everyone of you for coming. We do appreciate it. And just to let you know that my father always tells us that they don't make any more lands. So what you have to keep it. And I'm a property manager, so I'm right in your ballpark right now. Thank you for coming, each and every one of you. I'm going to just make it short. I'm here to represent the Grenada Cultural Association. I am the former vice president of that organization. And the president asked me to speak on her behalf. Unfortunately, they're in the park getting ready for that event. And I remember when on a Friday night, when a forum like that is in place, we cannot be present because we are in the park and it's set up for the event on the day. Because I'm not there anymore because she's trying to represent her, which is my pleasure too. So there was a group of people that get together and decide to do this Grenada Day. And 17 years after, here we are. getting ready again to celebrate our culture, our food, our island, our flag, our nutmeg, our cocoa, and everything that goes with Grenada. We are proud to be Grenadian. I am proud to be a Grenadian. I am 100% Grenadian. Not because my hair is bald, but I am 100% Grenadian. And I just came back from Grenada doing one of my community events that I did, and then the Prime Minister was also delighted to be part of that. So again, welcome to Grenada Day Cultural Association. And I will see you at the park, and I know you guys gonna have a good time. And I'm asking each and every one of you guys to support the sponsors and each and every booth that would be in the park. We're gonna have, like, I think most of you guys know what is involved in that day, on that day. And like to say the music and everything that goes with it. Actually, I'm going to be biased. My nephew would be coming from Grenada, which is that neck. I hope you guys know that he will be coming to participate. So thank you so much, and see you guys on tomorrow. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, thank you. So if you guys remember, we started at Eglinton, Coronation Park, Eglinton, and here at Eglinton, where we moved. But now we're back to Eglinton and here, which is in Coronation Park. So be there early, get a good seat, true. So get a good seat, enjoy, buy the food, participate in the sponsors, and have fun. Thank you so much. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, we say the restaurants. Most of you had a taste of fast food. So we must acknowledge Mr. Simon Green, Mr. Malcolm Hollis, what we have been drinking tonight and how much from.
Say a pleasant good evening to everyone here gathered. And following the protocol already established by country ladies, it's really a pleasure to grace the stage, with you, right? And of course, to my dad's family, we always say Glasgow that we want people regardless of where we are. And I'm a proud ambassador of Grenada's #1 rum. Just as you know, the Glasgow family been around since 1937, and rum heritage is a serious and a very important part of our Caribbean story as people. Now, it's important to remember that second to only mineral exports, rum is in fact the second largest foreign exchange earner in the Caribbean. And for that, we ought to be very proud of it. We developed Europe, we developed North America, from slavery all the way up to current era. Our parents were exploited to create rum. Today, we own it. Today, we produce spirits. Today, we are able to employ chemists, engineers, food scientists, business experts, marketing experts who are indigenous to Caribbean, the craft and industry like this. And yes, we encourage our folks to use our products responsibly and to honor the fact that it is a huge part of our heritage. And so the Glasgow family is very happy to be a part of the story today. And we extend love and support from our management and directors. And tomorrow at an event at Coronation Park, we do hope that you come and get familiarized with the over 23 different products that we have. And you must be proud, because every category of rum competition we have actually been a part of, we have gotten gold and silver, and recently, 2 months ago, we got double gold in Italy for our amazing chocolate bar. So please. Now, the huge part is also very solar. Many of you who grew up in the Sugar Bowl area between Woodlands Oban, Good Home, all these areas like this, know for a fact that through the fact that your parents grew sugarcane and sold to a wood industrial factory in those days, that was the resource that was used to educate you, to build homes, to ensure that the economic survival of our community was strong. Today, we are still doing that. Today, we are employing some of our best talents and ensuring that we retain a lot of these resources back here. We've also built an awesome network of experts around the world. And part of our mission here in North America, we just like New York, from Toronto, we go to Europe, we go to Cognac and France. And all of this is also to establish these relationships. So you can be proud that you're a world-class part and that we are providing the world with the best spirits. So I thank you for your support and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow as we met.
He's not showing up there, but he's showing up there. But he's showing, people seeing it outside. That's a good thing. Good one.
And I'd also like to say our refreshment will be served right after the draw, prepared by Nathan Creole, one of our local Canadian young men at home.
Really?
But that trip does have some. That trip does have some.
Bread. Because also there, you're having catering.
Yeah.
You make them.
So keep my hand up, I'll stand up.
Didn't want to get it.
That will be on display. Most of the items, besides what you get in the little black box for refreshment, for display purposes only. Once again, I'd like to express my gratitude for all of you attending. It's been a long evening. I know it's a Friday afterward to be here, but you're very knowledgeable now about purchasing. And I'm sure the younger people are also being that. Thank you very much on behalf of the Master General of Grenada and the Grenada Day Cultural Association. I extend my gratitude. Yeah.
I think she got one, yeah.
So you now have, I'd like you to have the refreshments when they come out. And then anyone who has questions or any responses, you can do so now.
Right.
So you can know how they
We're going to have a conversation about that, but as long as you're going to work with the Senate 2021, we require that you do your real estate course, right? If you offer to your family with the process, and then that is acceptable on my end. Or the real estate course, and I think you want to consider that. The course that's what you do. And that's all that's required. And then go through a better process with make sure you're good.
Thank you. Short questions to Republic. Usually when something goes wrong, they loudly. So we should do the same when something is good. And the Republic mobile bank app is excellent. Okay. Excellent. Now, I have two short questions for you. What can you tell us the advantage of having a Canadian currency account in Grenada? And the second one is of your deposit accounts, which pay the highest rate and what is the
advantage. In terms of the Canadian account, advantage basically will be the conversion of the currency. You don't need to convert it to, and like, let's say you want to get from EC to Canadian, it's basically just transfer. So you can transfer money from Canada to the Canadian account and you get it at whatever Canadian rate it is. So that would be the benefits basically for you. The second question is with regards to the interest rate. The interest rate on the Eastern Caribbean accounts are basically based on the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank. So it's 2% per annum. right? That's the interest rate on our Eastern Caribbean dollar account. That is a deposit account, percent per annum.
Then go up in front.
So, the cost of holding, one of the credit cards. One per year, the yearly cost of holding one of the credit cards.
Okay, so the American Advantage card is 143.75. In terms of and that is in Eastern Caribbean dollars. The gold one is 280.50, which is about inclusive Eastern Caribbean dollars. The MasterCard, well, the standard one is 103.50, which is Eastern Caribbean dollars. And you can get a lot of those information on our website, republicregular.com. You're welcome. Sorry.
Is there a maximum loan, money transfer
No, there's a maximum. However, if it is over the 10,000 US or 27,000 PT, then you'll have to do a source of funds declaration together with your supporting documentation. And we will accept it. Once it is. No. So if you visit our website, and of course after I can give you the wire transfer information, so you can get that, you can transfer the money to your account, and you can also email the information before time so that we know that you are expecting to get the funds on your account. And we can also send you the source of funds declaration form so that you can fill in advance.
Could I do it to say my bank to your bank?
Yes, you can. And the wire transfer information has all the information required for you to do so. Thank you.
Yeah. So both Republic Bank and I, we do provide recommendations for builders, any professional in construction, building industry, because we work with them. So the bank would have a list of people that they know are, I would say, reputable, as well as we do the same. So it's the kind of that are.
Can't turn it off because you receive any stuff.
The mic work.
Yeah.
Anything that is talking on the mic.
Yeah.
I have two questions. One is for the public bank. I was told that if you need to get qualified for marketing Grenada, that you need to have life insurance. And provide life insurance, or you can get life insurance on your own, or from Canada or from Grenada, because life insurance is kind of very expensive. You know, that is a very competitive market, and I've never heard of that before. I mean, there is certain qualifications here that where you would have to have life insurance. It all depends on your mortgage, but that's not a question that a financial institution really asks, but it's kind of like private, personal. So could you elaborate on that if you have any information on that? Also, for the agent questions, that 10% deposit that's going to be not refundable. Is there? I know you said the reason why you refunded, but why would you not get the money back? That's kind of like serious. Losing the 10% is a lot of money, right? To lose in this day and time. So could you give me a little bit of information about that, please? Thank you.
Okay, thanks for the question. So, life insurance is not private, it's public. It is mandatory to get the life insurance. And of course, you know, there are benefits to the life insurance, and even if they're not for it, you have peace of mind knowing that the money will be paid off, so that the loved ones and so on don't have to worry about this. So you offer life insurance, but also you do have an opportunity to get to shop around and get your own life insurance from other life insurance companies. So you have that option as well, right? If you are interested in terms of doing it with us, then we can simply do the calculator and once the calculation, sorry, or once you are interested, then we will surely assist you with that.
Yeah, so I totally agree. The 10% deposit is a serious commitment, and therefore that is why at Central 21 we want to ensure that the customer has done their due diligence first, and that they are, if they're getting a loan from the bank, that they've met with their loans officer, that they've gotten the approval, because it's the 10% down. It's not our thing; it's by law. It will secure the sale for you, but like you said, you don't want to lose it. So we try to ensure that our customers have all their ducks in a row and make sure that they do have the balance of the monies to complete the sale before they put the deposit down. So this is why at the very beginning of the process, we hold your hand, we guide you, we tell you all the pitfalls, because, we don't want you to lose that 10% at all, right? So once you know everything up front and you're properly briefed and you're properly guided, and you'll be okay.
So the income of the account, the fee vary. So based on the account type, you can see offline answer based on the account type. So there are monthly charges based on the account. So yeah, so it's range. So it could be $5 at the end of the month, or
So to charge fees here 14, 20 hours. I'll put the account $6.20.
I have two questions for you. The first question that I have is for the foreign exchange accounts. If you already have an existing account, can that be done online here, or does that have to be done in Grenada to open up that secondary account? And then my second question is in regards to property insurance. Is the property, where are your offices located?
okay, so in terms of the foreign currency account, you do not necessarily have to be in Grenada to open an account, right? As I will take this in my presentation, basically you can get the telephone appointment with you, and then you can put all of the necessary information on the phone with some documentation to you. You will get notarized, right? Send it back to us via FedEx or DHL or so on. And once you get that information, we'll put the account for you and we'll share with you the wire transfer details for you to be able to start putting funds on the account and also the internet banking platform to monitor your account.
Hi, so Netherlands Insurance, we're located on Wall Street, Grand. Someone asked me earlier, where is Wall Street? If you know that strip where Dixon's Pharmacy is, where on certain nights you can go and get food at 12 in Grand.
Wall Street. It goes on the bank there.
So that's Wall Street. Located on Wall Street, where FCI was currently used to be. And right.
We can do everything so we can do the form and write in online and we can part and back to what the form does. And then because again, I need to go to the office to do their transaction. $16 per annum is a rate on our MasterCard. 60% per annum, 1.33% per month. The cash advance is 2.5%. Sorry, 2.77%. If you do it on cash. Perfect. You're welcome. Oh, sorry. Well, our rate on the savings accounts is based on Eastern Caribbean Central Bank. So it is 2% per annum, and that is what we offer in addition to other banks on island. So it's based on the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank. But in terms of competitiveness, I think that we offer a good rate, right? I know rates are, in terms of savings, is going down on the market because cash is very liquid, but 2% is sort of good. You don't get a good amount of interest on it, based on the amount. Yes, it does. Yeah, approximately. Yes. You're welcome.
This is for Ms. Petrush. Only that you add on your is US dollars. Why US and not EC?
I should be recording that question so many times. Now, because we're an international franchise, we deal with clients from all over the world. And the EC dollar is pegged to the US dollar. And it's easy, no matter what currency you're in, you can calculate. We do have EC dollars on our website. Just for you to know, when you look at the US dollar at the top, the EC value is right there, right under it. So just take a better look and you shall see, okay? No, because it's harder for most people, especially if you're using pounds or euro, to try and get to the EC. So most currencies are easier to convert in US dollars. So that's the only reason, guys, nothing else.
I have two questions for Republic Bank. Maybe just follow up to the gentleman's question in the back for Republic Bank. For the gentleman's question in the back on the foreign currency account, it's Canadian to Canadian in terms of the wire transfer. And is there a wire transfer fee?
There is a wire transfer fee. The fee is $46.50, and I'm speaking in Caribbean dollars. Right, in terms of if you have to transfer. So I can give you that information after as well with regards to the wire transfer instructions and in terms of transfer.
Sounds good. And for the, if you're looking to